Hello, my name is Boddice and I'm a spiritual medium, and welcome to this week's energy forecast reading for the week commencing Monday the 9th of September 2024. Now, those of you that watched me work before will know that I connect with my spirit guides and helpers and also consult the wisdom of the angel tarot cards. So what I'm about to do is just shuffle the pack and allow a card to come out for this week's forecast reading. Okay, so here's your card for this week's forecast reading. I'm now going to link into the vibration of that. First of all, what I'm being told by my guides is that this week is going to be a very transformational week for you, because you will be faced with some very important life-changing decisions that you'll have to make. And these feel like very positive changes. However, you will be on the cusp where you're going to have to make an important decision that aligns with your heart vibration this week. There will be that wrestling match between your mind and your heart. Nevertheless, you are being encouraged to feel the wisdom permeating through your heart and trust that everything will work out beautifully for you. I also feel that within this week there's going to be some changes with your own physicality and your energy levels, because I am feeling that there will be peaks and troughs in terms of your energy levels. And usually when you feel those dips in your energy, you stay strong and you keep on going, marching forward. However, this week you are being encouraged to take rest when you feel those dips in your energy, because otherwise you're going to face a burnout where you won't be able to do hardly anything, because you won't have that balance within your energy field there. So like I say, have an inclination to strike while the iron is hot, but also have that knowledge and wisdom to kick back and rest when your body is requiring you to do so. This week also sees you being encouraged to be more playful. You've been taking life rather seriously over these last few weeks, and it's now time for you to have some fun, to relax a little bit, to let the inner child come forward, to go on adventures, to be playful, to be silly with people in interactions, having a bit more fun. With you being like this, it's going to also give other people around you that permission for them to do the same, to have more fun, to relax, to be silly. And in doing so, you're going to heighten not only your vibrations, but the vibrations of those around you, and also inspire them in doing the very same. This week will also see you actually focusing in on your priorities. What I mean by this, I feel as though you have been distracted over, again, the last couple of weeks. However, this week will see you actually deciphering what feels right to you, what brings you pleasure, what brings you joy, your priorities. Instead of doing things out of obligation, things that you've always had to do because that's just what you have to do. This week we'll see you readdressing the way that you unfold in your life, and actually give yourself that permission again to be more playful, to have more fun. Stop beating yourself down, and also give yourself that confidence back, because I do feel as though those of you that are watching this have had your confidence knocked over the last, I want to say, 2 to 3 months, and it has been a gradual unfolding and I would say building process of you regaining your confidence, allowing yourself to speak your truth, to have the fun. And so I feel that also this week we'll see you embracing your truth and bringing your confidence to the level there. So let's turn over the card for you. Okay, so at the top of the card it says 7 of Air. So I'd like you to research the angel number of number 7, as I feel that is very prominent for you and will give you some additional content and guidance. Also, number 7 to me, it indicates two things really. It indicates good fortune, good luck, but also it requires you to let certain elements out of your life go in order for you to create that space to receive that good luck and good fortune. So watch out for yourself actually prioritizing this week, again allowing yourself to have fun. Okay, the next thing it says of air. Air to me I'm hearing the old Phil Collins song. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. This is telling you to trust your vibrations, feeling to a situation rather than overthinking and analysing it, and trust that it's on its way. Also, it represents the thinning of the veil of the ether between this physical dimension and the world of spirit and the world of energy there. So it sees you becoming more sensitive, more attuned to not only thought vibrations but emotional vibrations. So watch out when you're picking up on this as well. Let's read the bottom of the card as it says awareness, caution and consequences. The awareness is talking about the degree of sensitivity we've just been mentioning there, and you being aware of the feelings, the emotions. You feel that there's change on its way to you. Caution is telling you to look before you leap, but feel your way into it using your heart chakra there. And obviously consequences is referring to you actually being mindful when you make this positive life choice that there will be consequences, not only for yourself but for those around you. So feel into the choice. Like we said earlier, you've got choices to be made. Feel into that choice and trust what you're picking up rather than letting your mind govern your pathway forward. In the artwork of the card, we've got the colour of blue around the edge, so that indicates high emotions this week. Emotions being triggered, coming to the surface, but also it's telling you not to bottle those emotions up. There's a need for you to actually speak up. So it's talking about communication, communicating how you feel to others and being honest about it. It's only then when these substantial changes and choices that you will have to make in your life will come to the surface, and there will be a vast degree of relief once you've spoken up about them. Inspecting the artwork in the centre of the card, we've got, as we can see, this beautiful feminine energy there, and she's on a bench there and she's resting. So that would indicate your sensitivity. It's talking about that childlike sense of humour, the get up and go. It's also talking about, as you can see, there's a sword in front of her. She's been fighting many battles. And like we've been saying earlier, you know, instead of pushing and pushing and pushing ahead, when you do feel that time for change and rest, you need to listen to your body and accept that rest is needed there. Also behind that, well, the bench would indicate rest, obviously, as well. But also it's talking about setting a line in the sand, a benchmark, what you will and what you won't accept anymore. Behind that, there's a young child, a male child there that's looking over her. This is talking about your counterpart, your heaven-sent counterpart watching over you. I feel as though this counterpart is on the earth plane, and it feels like somebody that's connected to you on a soul level, that keeps an eye on you, checks in on you to see if you're okay. But also it's talking about the masculine side of you to actually just be aware of that need to push forward and maybe reel it in a little bit, relax a little bit into it. There's also an angelic being there in the background that's overseeing this scenario. So that would indicate that it is heaven sent. These changes that are coming into your life are heaven sent, and you have to feel your way through them and know that you're not on your own. You're being encouraged, you're being guided. Resting will also help you connect with your higher self and your spirit team there in order to feel inspirational content and guidance, which will help you through your week of this week, these twists and changes. At the back there, you can see a brick wall. That would indicate that there's no going back now. The past is in the past and you need to leave it there, because that's not where you're destined to go. You're moving in towards better, brighter things. So trust the process, feel your way into it, and follow your heart. So that's what I picked up for this week's energy forecast reading. Thank you for hearting, liking, commenting and sharing. If you've enjoyed this reading and you would like to help and support the work that I do, I have got a buy me a coffee link either above or below this reading, which is a virtual tip jar. So all of your generous donations will be gratefully appreciated and used in accordance with the spiritual work that I do in order to help people raise their awareness and consciousness on their timeline. Also, if you would like to book in with me for a private reading, head over to my website www.glenboddice.spiritualmedium.com, or find me and book in with me on Facebook, Glen Boddice Spiritual Medium page. Join me every Monday 4 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time on www.pulsetalkradio.com with my radio show From Beyond with Glenn Boddice, talking about all things spiritual, paranormal and self-help. Have a fantastic week, everybody. Bye for now.